All right, tell us about John Simpson.
John's a fun-loving guy. I love being around him. We've had a great time since we've been here. He's really about his business. Everybody kind of knew when he came in that he was going to be the dude. Real big guy, real big frame, but he's really just worked hard and building around his joints, making sure he stays healthy through the season. He's been a very dependable guy, and I just think he's a world-class guy first, and then obviously he's a great player as well.
Tanner, to your left, through my position right here.
David Hood, TigerNet.com. Tanner, you've won 2 national championships. You've got a drawer somewhere full of rings. What is the driving force for this season, for this team? Where does the chip come from to make another run at a title?
I think it comes from, it comes from just the success, tasting the success, and being able to continue to strive to get to the top of the mountain, top of the totem pole. And we've suffered a few losses since I've been there, and I hate losing more than anything. So just having that bitter taste in my mouth, I always think back of those times and how it felt and how bad it was. But that always drives me to just continue to get better and just continue to bring the guys along where they don't have to feel what we felt in previous years.
Tanner's good to your right, first row with Dan.
Tanner, why, for you this season to come back after having that success and being able to hoist the trophy, why was it important to you to come back this year and try to lead Clemson once again to another championship?
Yeah, I just felt like I had a bunch of unfinished business at Clemson. I had a really successful year, but I just felt like I didn't hit on everything I should have hit on. I got a lot of work to do in my game. I got a lot of things that I can get better at. So I'm super excited to just having to get through this work through the summer, and the spring ball has been a lot of fun, and just really finish as much as I can get out of Clemson as I can. It's a great place to be. I love living there. I love everything about it. I love being around my teammates and the coaching staff. So just really just enjoying it for another year. It's been so much fun this year, and I look forward to the season.
To your left, third row.
Tanner, Bob Holliday, WRL.com. There are a lot of high explosive offenses in this league. Some of them have catchy names. Clemson has had more success than anyone at slowing these offensive down. How have you done it?
I think it all comes into our preparation. We prepare so hard. Coach Venables makes sure we're in there. We go a little overtime sometimes, but it's all worth it at the end of the day. I think our preparation is top tier in the nation. The amount of film we watch all summertime, all springtime, and now get into the season, I think it's just what really sets us ahead of others.
Tanner, center aisle, right side, orange shirt.
Hey, Tanner, Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. Coach Sweeney told us that he thought that this could be the best back seven that he's ever had. How does it make you feel to hear him say that?
It makes me feel pretty good. We've had some good back sevens in the past, so for him to say that, and then me being one of the seniors a part of that, I feel very privileged and honored. But it doesn't stop there. We have 11 guys on the field, so that seven's got to really lead the other 4 to be able to all work together as a cohesive unit. If you have one bad player on the field, it can end up in a touchdown. So it really doesn't matter about what group's the best, as long as that defense is tip-top shape and all the bolts are tight, and then we'll be just fine.
Tanner, to your left, third row in the green shirt.
Joe Hughes, Gaston Gazette. Your secondary really received quite a bit of criticism at certain points last year. How validating was it to do what you did to the Crimson Tide, and then how are you kind of keeping that same chip on your shoulder this season?
Yeah, so we got a bunch of things said about us after the South Carolina game, and I thought we really proved ourselves against Pittsburgh. We had a great game. I think we kept them under like 100 yards passing, which is unheard of in like a championship-type game. So that was really satisfying as a team, and then building that into the playoffs and doing what we did. And a lot of guys coming out, having their come-out party, like Nolan Turner making that pick against Notre Dame. I thought that was huge for him, being a confidence booster and putting different packages in, that we really had all 4 of our safeties out on the field at the same time. So that's just a big thing for us, just being able to have pride in our unit and just understanding that it's not about what the outside media is talking about. It's about what we have in our team and how we have our players and our coaches and how we each feel about each other. If there's a problem in there, we're going to handle it. But outside stuff, it really doesn't bother us. We know what we're about and how we do things.
You pivot back to your right, first row, back to Dan.
Tanner, we know that Coach Sweeney obviously knows how to win, but in the trenches, what we don't see when you're in practices and in team meetings and whatnot, just what you can say about him as a head coach and what breeds success. What is it about him that you feel really gets through to you guys?
Yeah, we really get we get after it in the trenches. That's how every week we have some full days and things like that, and it really just kind of keeps us humble, knowing that what we're going to feel on Saturdays. No comparison to what we're facing each other. I feel like we have our best practice squad, which is good on good. So that's what makes us so good and makes us so much better as the season keeps going on. I mean, we'll play great teams, but we'll also play a great offense. So I think that's what makes us really good and keeps us tip-top and super sharp.
Tanner, your last question here from the podium. You said you had some unfinished business to get back to. Within that, is some of that developing your leadership skills you've learned from a lot of people? You've got a chance now to be a leader both off the field and on. What do you expect from yourself over the next 8 or 9 months in that role?
Yeah, I definitely, in the past, I've been a leader by what I've done, by my actions and things like that. And this year, I really got to take that vocal role. That's really important for the team to see somebody step up and say something for the team. That's what we really need as a defense. And I'm going to do the best that I can. I know we have a lot of other guys on our defensive 11 to really just step up, Kayvon, Isaiah, AJ, and I'm sure there's a few other guys that I'm missing. But we all got to work as a team and as a defense to really be vocal, to lead these young guys to another successful season.
Tanner, thank you very much. You can switch
you.
places with your coach.